This video is brought to you by Zarrakan Productions, an umbrella group composed of over 10 shows and an archive of over 5,000 videos covering a wide variety of topics. Please go to zarrakan.com for a complete listing of video links, social media feeds, and opportunities to support our content. Thank you for your time, and may I present another Zarrakan production.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DIE Deliverance. I am, of course, the Gambit.
Yeah, you're the boss, Mr. Gambit, are you not?
Yes, I am.
So can you tell me why I had, like, absolutely no notes about what to talk about before the show? I mean, come on, what kind of professionalism is this?
Well, I mean, that's definitely something that's going to be brought up. But nonetheless, brought you on here. I thought you'd be able to keep it together long enough, for the show to start.
Well, we'll see how I did. I'm not sure if I did good or bad. It doesn't really matter because anything I say, and everything I say is always golden because, that's just the way it is.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
So are you looking forward to the first matchup tonight? Me, I have no idea who either of these guys are, so I really can't really say much about either one of them. So, what do you know about these two?
Well, what is the, which two are in the first match? Seeing how, I'm trying to figure out this,
So wait, you're the boss, and you don't even know what's going on? Wow. Okay, come on, man.
Hey, I've got there's paperwork for this that, seeing how I had to come out here and hop on the table with you, I didn't have time to grab, but thank you for passing it to me. As with Darkwatch, I don't know too much about. As for sure, because I have yet to see him, we have, I have business deals going on, but Corey, if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
I don't even know how to pronounce it. Most people, when they give you something, give you some kind of pronunciation key. This has absolutely nothing. So I'm just going to go Kare, whatever. It really doesn't matter because you know what? He isn't me, so it really doesn't matter one way or another.
But for sure. But let's go. But definitely we're going to see how it is because I've seen Corey before and definitely going to be an interesting matchup as let's go ahead and move on to the first match.
Hopefully this is more entertaining than I think it's going to be, but we'll find out.
Well, it seems as if definitely need to get people together back there because this is definitely going to be an interesting matchup nonetheless. Now, I've seen, the only real interaction I've had with Darkwatch is really signing him up and doing a nice little interview process. And as far as yeah.
Well, are we ready to introduce him or not? Because if we're ready, I'll do it. I'll just show you exactly how you're supposed to do it, how it's supposed to be done.
Alright. We'll,
Coming down to the ring first. From parts unknown, standing in at 6'10", weighing in at 275 pounds, this is Dark Watch.
I think you're quicker than the tech monkeys in the back.
Yeah, that's really surprised you though. Come on, people, let's go. This is professionalism. Let's go!
So, Glenn, how do you like the stage?
Are you really asking me what I think of the stage, and you want to know my honest opinion? You want to know the problem child's honest opinion when you know the problem child has no filter. Here's my issue with this stage. Why is this place called Die, yet there is a swimming pool in the shape of a heart on top of the ramp? That doesn't suggest Die to me. That suggests it's some kind of Lovecraft life stuff, not Die, number one. Number two, you know, we're gonna do when people start falling in that pool and start suing you. I mean, I saw what happened to Hobo Bob from Benja last week. I mean, what happens when he drowns?
See, that's what waivers are for. And how you doing there, DHA? Oh, he's got to get his headset on.
If I recall right, is he not the champion now? The champion. Yeah. You know why you're the champion, DHA? Yes, you know exactly why you're the champion. The same reason.
Hey, go ahead, Glenn. Why don't you tell DHA, pound for pound, the greatest wrestler ever, why he is a champion?
You walk in, you don't even have to work for it. You just walk in and say, I want a title shot, and you get a title shot just like that. And that is not right. You should earn it like everybody else.
Well, I will have you know, sir, that these people got me that title shot by helping me fight off Drake Edwards, and I defeated him in a non-title match. That's how I earned that
never had a non-title
contendership.
match to begin with. You should have started at bottom against people like Hobo Bob, like Benja is, and work your way up.
Well, as it went on, though, I think, DHA, you were teaching Drake some lessons about being champion?
Yeah, exactly. Let me point out something, Glenn. I didn't want to be the DIE champion. Don't get me wrong. The DIE World Heavyweight Championship is a very amazing title that anybody would be honored to hold, and I am honored to be the champion. However, that was not my goal. My goal was to help Drake become the best champion he could be. And I wanted that to happen without having to take the title off of him. But every week, he just kept finding ways to kind of slip up rather than stepping up to the plate. Now, I will say, since our match last week, Drake has almost 180 turned it around. Did you,
does
Glenn,
that not
see the
maybe
match?
suggest the fact that Drake shouldn't have been champion in the first place? Therefore, you should have been going up against somebody else, not Drake? Just saying.
No. Drake is the exact guy you want as the champion. Drake is the guy these people should want as their DIE champion. He has the speed. He's got the agility. He's got the brains to make it far in this business. But he just needs someone to get him up onto that next level. You know what I mean?
See, you are nothing but a liar. You used to be called the icon. You used to see yourself as nothing but someone that everyone else should worship. And now all of a sudden you expect us to believe that you just suddenly changed to this good guy?
Alright, this is not a sudden change. Here's what happened. At one point in my life, all I was concerned about was myself. I'm not saying it's a good thing, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's just the way it was, Glenn.
Oh wait, nobody wants to hear you. Look, they even cut you. Even management cut you off.
Well, seeing how you introduced him already there, Glenn, why don't you go ahead and once again introduce him again?
Well, once again, I'll show you how this is done, Natus. Coming down to the ring from parts unknown, standing in at 6'10", weighing in at 275 pounds. This is Dark Watch. And his opponent, coming from Ikuakara Forest, standing in at 5'10", weighing in at 242 pounds. This is Corey Mashima.
Definitely going to be an interesting matchup. For sure, as I have seen Kei Mishima before, one match before, and he's definitely going to be a force to reckon with. But can he handle this monster of a man? Definitely, if I do recall, that forest is also known as the, and I have some people out here that can actually vouch for, can correct me or not, but it was also known as the Suicide Forest over in Japan. Am I correct, fans?
Well, that explains why it's here, because being here is just like career suicide. I'm sorry, I just had to say it.
Glenn, you have a face that is made for radio. But let's get back to this. I like Kuroi. I like that he comes out with the nunchucks. He's got a lot of confidence, but he's not going to be able to use that here against Dark Watch.
Here you go. There are two of them in the opposite corners just staring at each other, getting ready for one hell of a match of what I'm hoping for. Let's roll a dice and see what we come up with.
As we have Roxy Monroe as our official for the evening, as she gets ready and the bell, as she rings the bell and get this contest underway.
Here we go. These two walking up to each other, going to lock it up. Just looking down. You know, Dark Watch has a size advantage as he locks up with Corey. Corey with those punches, taking it to him. But Dark Watch hardly affected at all as those chops to the chest. Corey going off the ropes, coming in.
Coming out the ropes. Ooh, getting
Beautiful.
hit with that. Getting hit with that lariat, almost taking his head off.
Yeah, taking his head off,
Yeah.
absolutely. You know, he's from the Suicide
That's
Force.
correct, right?
Just committed suicide.
That's twice you've used that for those of you playing the drinking game at home. but Kuroi was spun almost out of his boots there with that clothesline.
Hey, when you're that small and you're going after a man that big, trust me, unless you have a plan, it is suicide. Career suicide, without a doubt. And yes, that's the third time I used it. So let's play the drinking game. That'd be so much fun, since everyone here is nothing but alcoholics anyways.
So anyway, yeah, I agree with you, though. Kuroi is giving up a whole foot advantage. That is not the ideal situation, but I do think he had the right motivation. You go in there, you lead off with your strikes, the punching, the kicks. He was trying to chop down the tree. That's exactly what I would have done. Oh, and that big splash.
By that 270-pound man coming crashing down from at least a standing height.
He has like almost a foot advantage, and he also has about 30 pounds on him. So,
well, regardless, you got 275 pounds come crashing down on you. You ain't gonna be feeling too good as right now.
Oh, spinning wheel kick.
There we go. That's exactly what Kuroi needs to be doing.
Taking him down. Corey looks like he's about to go up top, but I'm not quite sure. Yep, there he goes, going up top, looking across the ring. Is he going to fly? He ain't going to fly as well as I would, but let's see him fly anyways.
Oh, but it looks like the Dark Watch is up. This can't be a good situation as... Oh,
there we go.
Hits him with that missile drop kick.
In unison, ladies and gentlemen.
Down. Yes, unison, absolutely.
Now he's off them ropes. Oh, I love how fast he is. And you see, there's the goal. If you can keep Darkwatch off his feet, then that size advantage, that weight advantage means nothing.
Well, I'll put my speed up against Corey's each day of the week. As we know, that's what I'm known for, is the speed and my technique in the ring. As Corey picks up Darkwatch. Oh, what a headbutt. He's taking it to Darkwatch, but you gotta wonder just if he's taking too much time. If it was me, I would want to add to those knees, and I would have had Darkwatch done by now. But instead, he's going for the upper body, and you don't want to go for the upper body on a bigger man like that.
But Kuri comes right out with that Kapu kick right there into the corner. And a vicious chop on the big man.
Again, if he just keeps working the strikes, this can work. Oh, and look at that agility.
I still say you go for the knees. On a bigger man, you go for the knees. Always the knees. I don't know why he's going for the upper body.
That's a valid point, Glenn. If a man can't stand, a man can't fight.
It's definitely going to be...
Listening.
Yeah. Well, going for the pin now.
Come on, Roxy. Looked like Roxy might have been out of position there. 2. Oh! Oh, man, if she had just been on this side, that might have been 3 right there.
David, the ref is just like everybody else here. Completely and totally unprofessional, not prepared.
Hey, listen, when you're in there and you're trying to call the match as cleanly as you can, sometimes you're going to be out of position.
All right, now we've got Kuri up on the top rope. Once again, look like going to...
Natasha, help you. I think it's Kuroi.
Oh, Kuroi? I am so sorry, but
Kuroi... Oh, Darkwatch got out of the way! Oh, shit!
And now watch your language.
I know, I got a little excited. Your DIE champion got a little excited, my bad. Alright, Darkwatch now has the momentum. But after that missed splash, Kuroi took all that impact of the mat right in the chest.
Not only would I go after the legs on Darkwatch, I'd be grabbing that hair and using it to my advantage. If the guy's gonna have that long of hair, he's just begging for it to be grabbed.
Oh, come on. Kuroi fights with honor. He is not gonna do that.
Well, you can fight with honor, or you can fight to win. You can't do both.
Oh, and just picked up and tossed like a sack of potatoes out of that corner.
You say a sack of potatoes, but I think I'd call it more like a baseball. It wasn't even any effort from Dark Watch. He just lifted him up with one hand and they just tossed him to the side.
Hey, I'm from Idaho. We just throw sacks of potatoes. That's what we do. But Dark Watch isn't going for the pin. Very surprising.
So much about you, DHA.
But right now, picking him up, showing his strength, as Dark Watch picks him up for that delayed vertical suplex, and now moving him around the ring.
You know, that takes a lot of strength to do that circle. I mean, he just did a complete 360 with him in his arms, and down to the back, just slamming him down from that high advantage, just taking him down, and that lower back has got to be screaming right now.
Yeah, Kuroi's body just fell from about 8.5 feet in the air down to that mat.
You know, 8.5 feet, that's nothing for me. I mean, I could jump down that without even hurting myself.
Yeah, I've heard your vertical leap is almost 9 feet. So, I don't doubt it. But now Dark Watch in complete control and going for the pin.
1, 2, no, just a 2 count. Absolutely slow. That ref has been slow all night. And we only in the first match. I mean, Edis, where do you get these referees from?
No, I think the only reason they had it that Roxy had the delay there was because Kuroi kicked out and it looked like it might have been a 1, so she had to take a moment to consider if it was a 2, but the official ruling was that was just a 2. Kuroi not giving up. Thrown into the ropes. Come on, Kuroi, we need to see something. Oh!
Spinebuster just driving him down on the back of onto his spine. You could just feel the. I may have to steal a line from one of my all-time favorites, and you can just feel the ring start to shake. The ring was shaking.
Oh! What is Dark Watch thinking? He is a 7-foot tall man. He is almost 300 pounds. Oh my gosh! Almost 7 foot. Oh! He missed. There we go. Come on.
Kuroi definitely seen that coming. And luckily got out of the way.
You know, Dark Watch, I got news for you. There's a reason big guys don't fly. And that's because 9 times out of 10, that's the end result. Because you just cannot fly as fast as us smaller men can.
Well, not only that, those ropes are not made to hold a person who's almost 300 pounds. Doesn't matter how tall you are.
Oh, but taking him down with those kicks after that heavy roundhouse kick, which brought down the big man down to one knee, taking him right back with that spinning back kick, and now Dark Watch is flat on his back.
Yeah, he's taking too much time, though. You gotta stay on him. You gotta stay on him. You have to stay on Dark Watch. When you have a man down, you don't let him up. You just keep beating and beating and beating on him.
And here he comes off the ropes.
Oh! He hit a brick wall that finally fell down.
Well, it seemed like he ended up hitting him, but Dark Watch took a second to, it seemed to be registered, kind of got him all, as a fan said, got him all woozy, and then fell right, ended up falling right down. Delayed reaction.
It was like Corey hit a brick wall, but the brick wall finally decided to fall.
Oh, as he goes for that black abyss.
The Kuro no Shinen.
As now going for the pin. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3.
Oh! Why he won? He won because he's a smaller man, and the smaller man always beats the bigger man. And you know what? I'm proof of that.
And you know what? Dark Watch kicked out at the end, but it was too late. Kuroi taking the win tonight. You know, I bet if you had started at the beginning of this match and taken bets around the arena, nobody would have put their money on Kuroi. But he just showed everybody why he is an up-and-comer here in DIE, and one day may hold this title that's in front of me.
And it's definitely it was pretty much at this point, most people would be, I would have put him down as a 9 to 10 shot, but
well, let's see, production actually has their act together and is actually going to be ready for the next person to come out once I actually introduce them. You know, as I'm prepared as this show has been, it's just not very good. I mean, let's just see if they're ready now. I mean, are they ready?
Well, fellas, you guys go ahead, take care of the sponsors. I have some business to take care of. They're here in the back, so definitely go ahead and take care of the sponsors, and I will catch you guys later.
Well, if they cut the music, I would. Alright, DIE is sponsored by ENTSL Radio, the number one for live entertainment. DIE SL Wrestling collectible cards, 10L each. Trading cards, give them to a friend, place them on your walls. Also, die banners are here. Get your favorite wrestler's banner and hang on your wall. Only 1 prim each. Only 10 lindens. DIE is also sponsored by Angel Dreams. Also, Angelic Designs, Passion for Beauty. And you know what? I just gotta say this. I gotta say it properly. DIE is also sponsored by Get Frunked, Rock with Your Frock On. I mean, come on, that's just an awesome name there. Torrance Club After Hours, Bang Vinyl Dolls, Gotcha Superheroes out here. Kitten Candids, if you need pictures done, I am Kitty, Luscious Kitten Jasper, Curacao Builders Company Incorporated. If you want your builds done, contact Katsuko Senjaro. We're sure white when you need them to deport these people. Also, Film Wrestling, sponsored by Black Dragon Animations, Mike Freeman's staff. If you know him, he's always a good animator. Also, sponsored by Honey Blunt's Designs, specializing in boots for wrestling fashion and wrestling animations. And oh, baby, big baby animations, as well as a good friend of mine, Lila Phoenix, Team Wildfire Animations. And of course, the Next Gen and Reaction HUDs. And don't forget, we are the Brother Fed of VWE.
Alright, not bad. And of course, we've only seen one match tonight. Still a couple more to go, and a huge main event that I'm really excited for. When they asked me, they said, "Hey, champ, do you want to be on the commentary team for Resurgance?" I was like, wait, I get to watch and call a Braden Carson match? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm there.
Braden Carson. You say it like it actually matters. Like he's talented. Next you're going to be telling me that Morgan is also great? Come on.
Morgan is amazing, Glenn. I have been in the ring with Morgan, and I want to tell everyone right now that Morgan is very talented. If you don't think that he is going to be chasing that gold soon, you're mistaken.
Yes, Morgan is very talented on a skateboard, but this is not a skateboarding competition.
Oh. And somebody's coming out.
Coming down to the ring, weighing in at 138 pounds, standing in at 5'9". This is Jessie Blair, and she is from Scotland, and she is, as I said earlier, a veteran of the business.
You're forgetting one major component there, Glenn. She is your DIE Women's Prospect Champion.
Oh, wait. Once again, I can't see what's going on. It's not Jessie yet. It's Allie coming out. Allie Christensen.
Uh-oh.
Hey, like I said before, I'm only going by the production notes. It's not my fault if they don't give them to me in the right order.
You know what? If we had just been looking up at the video, we probably would have known. Unfortunately, you know what? I've got no excuse, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just an idiot.
I started talking before the video had the name on it, just saying.
But I'm excited to hear what Ellie's got to say, especially after last week.
And that's exactly why I'm out here, actually. And for the record, how could you get me confused with Jessie?
You both have blue hair.
Like I said, it's production's fault. I'm going by the notes I was given. This is my first time
Jesse.
here.
Jesse doesn't
Jesse's
have blue hair.
blonde.
I was taking a shot in the dark.
Anyway, well, I'm getting completely out of the subject right now, but I'm here because I need to tell you guys something about a tragic incident that happened last week, as you were mentioning just right now, DHA. You see, last week I had a match with Naka, and it went horribly wrong. Horribly wrong. I was having my normal match with Teresa when Naka attacked me and resulted as a disqualification. I got my revenge on her, but it was the way it ended. I'm sure all of you realise the accident that happened when I was pushed by Naka into a poor girl in the crowd last week. I'm sure everyone remembers that incident, because I sure as hell do.
Absolutely.
Now, the person that I found out who I knocked down was someone by the name of Alanbi Heartlily. And unfortunately, I know who holds that person very close to their hearts. And that is someone by the name of Jenny Heartlily. Someone that I used to wrestle with back in WPWF a long time ago. Now, I thought I'd let you know, everyone, that I went to Alambi after the incident, and she is recovering fine. She has all of her friends there to support her. But I want to make one thing clear. Naka, you pushed me into that poor girl, and you didn't have the balls or the guts to even say sorry to that girl. What kind of a person does not apologize to an innocent girl like Alambi Heartlily? Tell me that! And obviously she's not here right now, but I'm sure she'll see this some point later on in the week, because I will make sure she knows what she did was completely wrong. Anyway, I'm just letting you guys know that she is doing completely fine. She's doing well. That's all I can really say right now. But I have made my full apology to the girl, and I just hope for some reason... What?
And this is why she's the weaker link of the two. You'd never apologize. It shows weakness. I mean, DHA, you understand that, don't you?
Look, if you're really sorry about a situation, then yeah, apologize. Well, that music started and stopped. Looked like somebody was going to interrupt Ellie.
Red light, green light, red light, green light.
Okay, I don't know what the hell that rain thing was about, but I'm being serious about that poor girl, but obviously someone is trying to interrupt me, but... In any case, as I was saying, Alambi is doing completely fine, and I will make sure that Naka will get what she deserves, and I will get the revenge for that girl next week at Resurgance.
Well, this is just proving my point. Once again, production error after production error after production error. I mean, come on, get organized.
Look, I want to commend Ellie for coming out here. Clearly, she wasn't happy that somebody got hurt. That's fair. You know, people getting in other people's business, it can be a little frustrating.
Well, you know, this isn't ballet, as I hate to use that phrase because it should be common sense, but people get hurt. This isn't where you go and you skip around eating cupcakes and ice cream and whatever else. This is a wrestling ring. You come here, you fight, you get beat up. Even the fans aren't safe, and they should know this. how hard is it to get out of the way when someone is doing their job?
Listen, when people come to watch a wrestling show, they're behind the barricade. That is a barrier between the wrestling action and them. They should have a modicum of safety. They should be under the belief that they are safe. And in this situation, they weren't, and Ellie wanted to apologize for that. I don't know why you're giving her such a hard time for that, Glenn.
Only pansies whine about this safe or not at a wrestling show. It's not that hard to move out of the way when someone's coming through.
Very disappointing, Glenn. Very disappointing. But I'm ready for more action. I don't know how you're feeling. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you feeling? Are you ready for more action?
I call it how I see it. I don't sugarcoat it just because I want these fans to like me.
All right, and looks like here comes your VWE World Heavyweight Champion, Braden Carson. Glenn, you should be clapping
don't
for
be
this
talking
one.
don't be talking about VWE here. Yes, it's the sister Fed, but this man has nothing to do as far as being a champion here at Die.
No. We show him the proper respect. He is a champion. We acknowledge he's a champion, and we show him respect. Just like I would expect if I was having a match at VWE, they would acknowledge me because they respect DIE. We are a sister Fed. We need to be working together. So I'm going to give Braden all the respect he has earned when he defeated Vince Easterwood.
Alright. Cut my music. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen of DIE, your king has arrived. You know, I figured since I'm VW World Champion, and I am a king after all, there's some things that need to be said. Number one, when the king enters the ring, you shut your mouths and you listen. Number two, you do not disrespect the king. Number three, whenever the king arrives, you bow your heads in silence and show respect to the greatest king that ever lived. Hey ref, do me a favor. Come over here. Now, you work on the king's time, not yours. Take this world championship and hold on to it and keep it safe, or else the king will be very upset and you will lose your job. You know, y'all are so, foolish. I mean, honestly, you keep staying there, you boo, you crack jokes at the king, but we all know at the end of the day, you've never seen something like me, because I am the greatest of all time. I'm the king. I'm the best. And you know what? Y'all could shut up right now. I have a match, so therefore, you guys show me respect. Watch the match, and keep your mouths quiet. Now, backstage, please bring out this peasant that wants to get his ass kicked.
Alright, so Glenn, if you don't mind, I would like to take the honors here.
Hold on, let me say one thing about Morgan first. I hope he gets the hell beat out of him with his own skateboard. That is all.
Wow, okay. So ladies and gentlemen, already inside the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, standing 6 foot tall and weighing 215 pounds, he is the VWE World Heavyweight Champion, Braden Carson. And skateboarding around the ring as I speak, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, standing 6 foot tall, weighing 205 pounds, he is Morgan Jones!
Yes, but once again, Morgan Jones looks like he's ready to play Tony Hawk, not wrestle. He looks like... Hell, his music even sounds like Tony Hawk. You know...
Hey, He's ready to bring this.
This is not a skate park.
It's a good song.
He's
but
ready to bring it to the
then
X
cut
Games,
yeah.
baby.
I have a few things I'd like to say to Mr.
Let's cut his music.
Carson.
Please, why don't you start talking? The ball's in your court. What do you have to say to the king?
Hey Braden, what's up, buddy? No, I was just rolling around backstage and I thought, well, hey, Frey and I are friends, right? I figured I'd come out and we'd have a little chit chat.
No,
Hey,
no,
it's okay.
no, we are not
Does everybody
friends.
here want to know a little fun fact about my good friend Braden Carson?
I would love to know a good fun fact about Braden Carson.
Braden
Well, I didn't think you could
Carson
chew gum and walk, but you can skate and apparently talk at the same time.
loves gummy bears. Isn't that crazy? He loves gummy bears. And I'm sorry, Braden. I'm sorry. That was off topic. I know. I understand. And yeah, I see you getting triggered in the middle during there. I know it's King Carson. You know, the king without the crown. The king lacking a couple of royal subjects. If you know what I mean.
Wait. Stop right there. I know you're a little cool punk skateboarder who thinks he could get one over on the king.
Okay.
It's not gonna happen, Morgan Jones.
It's not
I mean,
gonna
hell,
happen.
where'd you get that skateboard anyways? It's from what?
From your mom.
Candy shop? Walmart? You
To
know
be
what?
honest with you, buddy old pal, I think I prefer Princess Carson. Yeah, it's good. It's really good for you actually. You got those luscious long locks. No, you don't like that one. You don't like Princess either. You have me in a pickle here, Braden. I don't know what to do for you. You know what? I have one that you will love. How about Braden the bitch Carson? I think
Okay,
I think
hold up,
that's
stop.
perfect.
Just shut the hell up. You guys can really be quiet right now. This little punk trying to troll the king. You know what happens when you come out here and troll the king? Do you want to know what happens?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you know what? Okay, we can do this.
Whoa. Hey.
Oh,
hey.
and Braden looked like he wanted to
What are you
fly.
gonna do there, buddy? Okay, here's the thing. I see you hitting the ropes there, you're gonna run forward, you're gonna hit a suicide dive, and I think that is totally inappropriate because I am not even off my skateboard. That could seriously injure me and yourself. You are an unsafe worker. Could you just at least, you know, let me get off my skateboard first, and then if you want, you can reattempt that.
That should be an
Did
easy
he-
thing because, of course, to get off a
wait.
skateboard, all you gotta do is step.
Stop. Did he really say unsafe worker? What's he think this is? You're not supposed to be safe. You're supposed to hurt each other. It's the job.
Hey, Bray, I'm ready.
Glenn, when the bell rings, I agree. Oh, and a knee to the face. But yeah, honestly, look at everything
shot.
Braden said.
That was
Look at everything
nothing
Braden
but a
said.
cheat.
Braden said, he's the king. Of what kingdom? Where's the crown, baby? No. And even if, let's pretend, that the VWE is his kingdom, he's in the DIE territory, which, if we're automatically assuming sovereignty, would mean I'm the king of DIE. And then he talks about being... I know, right? I agree.
Just before.
I agree with you, Glenn. And then, of course, he talks about being the greatest of all time. Sir, Glenn, I think you're going to say it best. Copyright infringement.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's also friends with the other ones who claim to be greatest of all time. Too, though.
Oh, Morgan just tossing Braden around. I don't think Braden was ready for this.
Taking Braden down. Morgan, you know, I may make those jokes about him being the skateboarder, that he should be playing Tony Hawk or whatever not, but he is definitely talented in the ring. However, he is not as talented as Braden Carson in my estimation.
Hey, just like we saw in that very first match, on any given day, anybody can take the win. It is all about how you use the tools that you have. And Braden right now, going with that back suplex. And just a 1 count. Good on Morgan for kicking out. There we go.
Well, like I asked before, this referee can't even count to 3. How is she supposed to keep time for you, Braden?
Did the match officially start? I don't remember Roxy ringing the bell.
It's just another unorganized thing that's going on here tonight. You know, I've been calling it all night, how this place is unorganized, and it's just, you know, it's just too easy. It's becoming too easy to point out the flaws right now.
And Braden with those series of kicks, followed up with a leg lariat. But I mean, honestly, it must be very hard for Braden as the sibling to Michael Carson, the better Carson. You know, it's one of those things that it's gonna drive him insane. And clearly, this is the product.
There is no better Carson. Both Carsons suck. That is all.
I mean, hey, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I think in general we can all agree that Michael has the most skill. Michael is the better athlete. Michael is the one we like. Hey, truth hurts, Braden. Truth hurts. I'm not saying you're not a worthy champion. I'm just saying you're not my favorite.
I've only met Michael once, and I'm pretty sure...
Wait. Shut. Look, shut your mouth. Alright? No one wants to hear you talk. Keep your mouth shut. I am the king, just own up to it.
Listen, you JW Beeswing wannabe, get back in the ring. Do your match. Don't take your eyes off of Morgan, because he will capitalize and he will win.
Did you really just drop JW's name?
Aren't you the one who dropped Falcon's name? Come on, if we're name dropping.
I didn't
But you
drop
gotta admit,
Falcon's
when he
name.
said...
I said Lyra Phoenix, which is the producer of those moves.
But you gotta be honest, when he goes, you better shut up. That's very much a JW Beeswing moment.
Oh, JW is, you crossed the line, buddy.
Well, no, that's his catchphrase, but anyway. Alright, moving on. Morgan's in control, and again, this is exactly what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. If Braden takes his eyes off Morgan, Morgan's gonna catch him.
You know, it's just like Morgan's on a skateboard in that ring. It's like he's doing skateboard tricks as moves.
2. Alright, Braden kicked out. That's exactly what I would expect a champion to do, though. And again, I'm not saying that Braden isn't a worthy VWE champion. But he's not the greatest in the world. He's not the greatest of all time. He's not the greatest VWE champion ever. Because he's not even the greatest Carson.
About VWE. This is Die.
It's not Die, it's D-I-E.
Well, this place should die.
Whoa. Oh! Morgan just hung up on that top rope.
A hot shot by Braden. This place should die and burn in the flames that his logo is.
And Braden, again, looking out at the crowd, they are not appreciative of him, but again, he's taken his eye off the goal of this match, which should be to win, right? Oh, look at that springboard right into a splash. That's a pin. Oh, and Roxy, nope. Morgan already had kicked out.
Once again, just like the rest of production, Roxy's not ready to count the 3 count.
That's okay. Morgan wasn't ready to give up yet anyway.
He wasn't in a submission move. They had nothing to do with giving up.
Now Braden's got Morgan caught in that corner and a high knee right to the jaw. Oh, and look how quick Braden got up to that top rope. Right into that Hurricanrana. Oh. Yeah, Braden is a very talented individual. He's fast. He's got that je ne sais quoi that superstars should all be hoping to have. Oh! Morgan flipped out. It looked like Braden wanted to drop him right on that top turnbuckle.
Once again, doing another skateboard trick. I believe that's called a one... Actually, what is that skateboard the skateboard trick that Collie did? An ollie? Where you flip the board?
No, an ollie's just where you jump and the board flips underneath you. You know, that's all that is. But he literally rolled out of Braden's arms. And just repeating here with 2 back suplexes, but Braden will not stay on that mat.
Well, I don't know why Braden would stay on the mat when he's the one doing the suplexes.
No, Braden was not doing the suplexes. That was Morgan Jones hitting Braden with the suplexes. Either watch the people or watch your monitor, Glenn. Pay attention.
I don't get paid enough to pay attention here.
And Braden earlier saying that you should stop talking because nobody wants to hear you talk. Come on.
I'm pretty sure he was talking to you, not me.
No, I'm positive he was talking to you. But Morgan is back in control after a few gut kicks and a tilt-a-whirl. Come on, Morgan, stay on him. Remember, keep attacking that torso. If a man can't breathe, a man can't fight. That's what I learned from watching the Karate Kid 3. Oh! And see that shin kick right to the jaw. Oh, Braden.
Duck under by Braden as he was coming in for a little shiny wizard. Oh no! After he ducks the kick, Morgan's able to hit him with that forearm shot.
Pin.
Going for the pin.
2,
1,
3. Oh, come on.
Where do you get 3?
Roxy. Yeah, Roxy, I thought that was 3, but it's fine. It's fine.
No. Just because you don't like Braden does not mean that you're going to try and make this seem like you should have lost there. No. Roxy, for once, finally did her job correctly tonight. Punching the Braden into the ropes. Coming after Braden. Oh! Did you just drop to hold him into the ropes? I think that's what it was.
That's what it looked like over here, but now Braden...
Oh, Big Boot! Big Boot just taking Morgan down. You know, Morgan, you're probably wishing you had a skateboard helmet on right now. Braden took the skateboard and beat him with it.
That mat down there is not soft. That's... Oh, Braden looking to fly. This is what he was looking for before the match even began. It looks like he's finally going to take him out.
Oh! Flying clothesline. Actually, springboard clothesline. Taking Morgan down. Slamming the back of Morgan against our announce table as I was able to feel the table move against me. Almost knocking my legs off it.
I need to reset up my title here. But yeah, that was a hard impact.
You know, that title one day is going to be mine, David.
Hey, look, I'm okay with that. I think the title should almost always be on the line because these fans deserve to have the most worthy champion at all times.
Oh, just throwing him into the apron, coming in with a high knee, hit him in the face, catching him. Oh, what a sling! I think that's called a hot shot on the apron. I thought he was going for a snake eyes, but no, the hot shot, dropping him chest first across the apron. And Morgan is down, Morgan is in trouble, and Braden, the King, is about to put this away and show why he is called the King.
Don't call him a king.
He
wears no crown, got no scepter, no cape.
I'm like the rest people here that I die. This man's also VWE, which means one thing only. He is better than everybody else here.
Okay, the count is up to 6, but it takes 2 things to become a king. 1, you have to proclaim yourself a king, but then 2, everybody else has to agree. And nobody else agrees that Braden is a king of anything.
Oh! Just throwing him into the ring. Braden's able to... Oh, no! I'm not sure what happened. They're going back and forth. Ended with Morgan with a high knee to Braden's face, taking the King down. As Morgan now looks to be in control. You know, this is just like you expect from a skateboarder. They hit the ground, they get hurt, they get back up, and they keep going. You know, as much as I make fun of Morgan for his skateboard tricks, you can't forget the fact that Tony Hawk has fallen multiple times and still got up and won a competition.
Absolutely true. But yeah, when he was repeatedly throwing Braden against that ring apron, I think that was just payback for Braden driving his chest into that corner like you were talking about. Or on the edge, not the corner. But now Morgan's up in that top turnbuckle and a nice flying drop kick. That's what we need to see, Morgan. That's what you need to keep Braden off balance.
Yes, but it looks like he did just as much damage to himself as he did Braden as he landed on the lower of his back. And Braden getting up. Morgan's in the corner, resting, trying to get his air back after he landed on his back, driving the wind out of himself.
Morgan's still there. Looks like he's going for a drop. Oh, a shoulder jawbreaker, and it puts Braden in the corner. There we go, attacking the ribs. That's what we were talking about earlier.
Said, you can't breathe, you can't move, you can't breathe, you can't fight. But you know what I like better? If you can't walk, you can't fight. So why don't we just do it where you can't walk and you can't breathe, and that way you can't even live, much less fight.
That's a true statement, and he looked like Morgan was trying to do that when he wrapped Braden's leg there in the ropes. Now going right back to those ribs. He is punishing.
Some people actually listen to the problem child and acknowledge the fact that I have knowledge beyond my years.
Morgan going up for the punches. There we go.
Yeah, but he's taking too much time. Just too much time.
Oh!
Just like I called it. Too much time before he went up there. After you go for those punches, you gotta be ready. And oh yes, Braden with the foot on the rope, going for the pin. 1, 2, 3.
No,
You're winner.
come on.
You're winner, Braden Carson.
No, Roxy, you're failing me. Oh
Come on. I'll admit she missed it. I'll admit she missed it. But she has been missing everything all night, so this does not surprise me. As I said before, Dive Management has a lot of work to go to get production and referees all ready before it's even worthy of the problem child.
Well, this was one of those things that I was trying to teach Drake. A win is a win. When you look at the scoreboard or you check the records after tonight, all it's going to show is Braden Carson defeated Morgan Jones by pinfall. Nobody's going to write, oh, but he had his foot up on the ropes. Nobody's going to write, oh, but he whacked Morgan with a skateboard. No, nobody's going to write anything about that.
I wish he would have whacked him with a skateboard, but he didn't do it. But you got to realize one thing and one thing only. This just proves the point that I made before. Braden Carson is indeed the king, but just for how long can he keep that throne?
No. There is a legit person called the king in the VWE. It's the king of the arena, which currently is Cody Hooley. But that's all going to get taken care of May 26th when DHA becomes king.
Did you say Cody? You just say Cody is the king. Cody, did you hear that?
Yes.
He just said king. Not only have you heard this all the time,
Cody
but
won.
you're the king.
Cody is the king of the arena. He won the tournament last year. Listen, whether I like Cody or I like Braden, it doesn't stop the facts that last year's king of the arena is Cody Hooley. This year's is David Hawk Actor. It's going to happen. And if I win, when I win, if Braden keeps walking around calling himself a king, I'm going to have some strong words for him. Especially when I take that championship off him. Maybe unify it with the DIE World Championship. Boom. Goals for 2017.
Now here comes a woman I know well. She was in that digital fed with me, and you just gotta know that Jessie Blair is not one to mess with.
And you know what? I missed it earlier, but again, this is our DIE Women's Prospect Champion. Last week she won the title. That means all she's got to do is win 3 matches, and then she can cash that championship in for a shot at the DIE Women's Championship.
Wait, what? I never heard this. See, that's what I'm talking about, production. No one told me this rule about the prospect title. All I hear is prospect title. I'm like, what the hell does this mean? You know.
Yeah, prospect champion. If you win 4 matches, one of them is winning the title, but 3 other matches in a row, then you basically earn the shot to be the number 1 contender. Benja almost had that last week, but Hobo Bob beat him to become the new prospect champion, and Benja got a little upset.
And then Benja drowned him, gave him a bath.
Being shushed, Glenn.
Okay, is this on? Is this working? Yeah. Well, I got asked to come out here and, do some talking. Should talk about how I feel about winning this piece of metal that I wear around my waist. Well, what should I say? It's just a piece of metal, nothing special about it. It might be a bit heavy, might be shiny, but it's really nothing special. Just a piece of metal, or at least at the moment, I mean. If I win 4 times in a row, defending the title, this belt, this piece of metal, it becomes a golden ticket to get a shot at the women's title. And that sounds pretty cool, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think so too, so... I think at least it would be cool, but, I really don't care much about titles. Because, I usually get fired before I, win one, or probably gonna fight before I get to the 4th defense as well, so, keeping job is really not my thing. I'm not really good at that, and, how this stuff like that happens, violent outbursts, put quite on hold on walking along from promotion, so it's really good to be here. And yeah, it's really never my fault, totally never my fault. I'm just not a people person, okay? People should really know that, I mean, but I guess someone never learn, yeah. Like for example this Anarchy chick, the Vendetta girl. I gonna probably get fired because, when I hurt them and, once I try to get, this piece of metal around my waist to, get it back or claim it or whatever. Anyway, they're going to lay on the floor, ground, bleeding, whimpering in pain, and, all that stuff. And yeah, well, I guess what I wanted to say is, I just like shiny things like every girl, so really, I guess I'm gonna turn this piece of metal into a golden ticket and win some real gold. Yeah, that means I'm gonna kick Kitty's ass. I think she's the champion, right? I'm really not sure. I think she is, but yeah. Anyway, can I get my ice cream back? And Jan, shut the fuck up. Nobody is interested in your blah 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 talk stuff. So shut it and yeah. Congratulations on the congratulations on winning the belt, DHA. So good job, and everybody have a good night, and yeah, bye.
Thank God, I think this show is finally over with, and I can finally go and do something that actually matters.
Well, I just want to say that was very nice of Jesse, who, of course, won the Prospect Championship last week in that triple threat against Anarchy and Vendetta, to say congratulations to me, because, it is kind of a big thing. But hopefully I'll get a chance to talk it over with Drake and see what happens. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here tonight for DIE Resurgance. Don't forget to check out Angel Dreams, Angelic Designs, Passion for Beauty. Like Glenn said earlier, get Frocked Rock with you, Frock On. Torrance Club After Hours, The Bang Vinyl Dolls, Kittens Candids, Kurosawa Builders Company, Black Dragon Animations, Honey Blunts Designs, Big Baby Animations, Team Wildfire Animations, the Next Gen and Reaction HUDs, and of course, go check out Deliverance, which will be tomorrow right here at 4 p.m. SLT.